Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. This is your host, Ola, reaching you live from the UK. Today I just want to talk about Nigeria. Really, I mean, things is really trending. There's very Nigerians in diaspora. I know you've been hearing, seeing vlogs here and there, right, left, and center about a lot of happenings in Nigeria. And Nigeria being a giant of Africa, definitely there's a need for us to at least know what we're doing. But before we proceed, please subscribe to my channel because your subscription and your comment, it helps to grow this channel. Thank you very much. And you to me. So I'll be mixing Yoruba and English so that I mean because of our people. So at least I want this video to go viral and all that. So and most of our people in diaspora, maybe your kids reach, I want to actually be to understand what's going on in the country that they come from. Most of them are not actually speak the native dialect. And Nigeria being a multicultural, multi-ethnic, very diverse, nation. So it's not just Yorubas that owns Nigeria. And that's actually the main focus of my conversation, really, because when we're talking about Yoruba nation, Yoruba nation, Yoruba nation, when a fellow Yoruba nation, I want to ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, and Yorùbá, and gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń jà fún Yorùbá nation, ibo lẹ wà? Ṣé Yorùbá ṣé ó lè sort out the problem Nigeria? I don't think so. Because nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, èèyàn ṣaláìsí, wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dá gbogbo ẹ̀ bolẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dá gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. And this is the life of our youths, because the fear we have is for the youths. I mean, we're also youths, but I mean, most of us are actually reaching that retirement age, so we might actually look young. But the fear is for the youths, the oncoming youths, both the one that
can I chip in something?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
What I've noticed there is that I understand we're fighting a case for justice for Mohbad. But justice for Mohbad, one thing I think they're not realizing, the Nigerian government are not realizing. They think we're fighting it for Mr. Aloba.
For Aloba, yeah, they think everybody's just Aloba supporters.
No, this case is not just about fighting for Aloba. We're fighting this justice for Mohbad, actually for justice for Nigerian youth. It's justice for Nigerian youth.
Exactly.
It's just, I think Mohbad is a point of contact now. It now stands as a point of contact to reach out to other youths, and so that they can learn from this. And it's also for our government to be able to get awareness and to raise awareness of how we can protect our youth. These are the leaders of tomorrow. We want the cry of and they're crying out to Tinubu. I mean, President Tinubu himself. But I don't understand. It's just not listening to their cry.
No.
The whole thing to them is about fighting justice for Mr. Aloba. And
that's what they think.
That's what they think. But the justice actually is that the youth are fighting for is actually for themselves, for their protection, for their safety.
Exactly.
For their safety.
Yes.
And to know that anything they want to do out there, they feel safe, they feel heard, they want to be heard.
And that's a very cogent point, because how can the youths go to Aso Rock in Abuja, which is the seat of power, to voice out their opinion in a peaceful manner, even if they're not going to listen to them?
Yeah.
If which they're supposed to listen to them.
Yeah, they're supposed to. Yeah.
Why picking the leader? No matter what they say the person do. I mean, it was a peaceful demonstration.
I really actually watched that video. I watched it live when they were
I
watched it live.
Yes.
And respect to the lady,
yes,
and the other young lad, that was in it,
that mobilized people from different
the two of them. I really respect that it was safe.
Yes,
it was sensible,
peaceful, sensible.
It was It was safe. It was sensible.
Yes.
It was something you will see in the Western world. It's something that you will see in UK itself.
Exactly.
And I said, well, when I called you, I said, the youth are protesting.
Yeah.
And they all in a kind of purple
uniform. They're uniform, and
so
they know what they're talking about.
These kids went talk. These kids were not like wọ́n ṣe jọ̀gbọ̀n. Wọ́n ṣe jọ̀gbọ̀n. Tó yẹ pé àwọn tó wà ní àdúgbò gan tí wọn ò tiẹ̀ pè àwọn gan wọ́n join. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ join yìí, they were all sensible kids and students. And it was a peaceful protest.
Very, very peaceful.
And to be honest, the TV stations were there. I noticed about 4 or 5 TV stations and nobody felt threatened.
Nobody felt threatened, and they listened to them.
I didn't know where
they recorded everything, and they reviewed it on TV.
Yeah. Nobody felt threatened. No. They didn't say anything wrong. No. They didn't even mention any Kabiyesi's name.
No, they didn't mention anybody's name.
No, they didn't make any mention.
Want justice to be served.
They didn't even mention anybody's name. They didn't mention like the president. No. They didn't mention. They just said
they want them to
look into this matter. They said for the sake of the other youth, for the sake of themselves.
That's right. Yes.
For their safety, for their protection.
Exactly.
And there's a lot going on. Most of these youth, they graduate.
Yeah.
And
there's no job, no opportunities for them.
They have no job.
There's no job.
Even some of them that go into the music business, they're oppressed, they have to sacrifice.
Abused, they sacrifice a lot.
They have to sacrifice so much. They face bully.
Serious bullying.
And they face bullying.
And exploitation.
Pardon?
And serious exploitation.
Yes, for real.
Serious exploitation.
For real. I mean,
so because there's a lot of bullying, and not just even for Nigerians. It's not the first person. It's just a sacrificial lamb, basically. And sorry to say, I mean, I know I use that word loosely, but that's what it's like. It's like a sacrificial lamb.
Mohbad is not the first person.
But we don't want, as a sacrificial lamb, we don't want that sacrifice to go in vain. We want something to be done for the youth. And if the youth can come forward to voice their opinion, no matter how the adults see it, the overall message there is to listen to them.
And now, even that being said, on the 24th of this month,
24th of June,
they are having
they're marching down
peaceful protest.
Peaceful protest. Yeah, I'm going to be there.
So,
really.
Are they going to come and pick them up?
I mean, I'm going to be there, really. I'm going to be there.
How they are afraid they won't pick you up?
Yeah, I mean, they won't pick me up. In England, so now.
They can't pick up. We don't do pick up here.
No, that's law here. There's law here, and they
don't do picking up people
us. We can't just pick up people on the street here.
Mind you, one thing I will also chip in is this picking up of people on the street.
On the street.
It's going to lead a situation whereby even kidnappers will start picking people up on the street. They will take advantage. This is something that is supposed to be a topic. Because my fear now is now that Tinubu is picking people up. King is picking people up on the street.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be surprised whereby kidnappers will take advantage of this.
Yes,
how would we know now where this picking up is from?
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
And picking people up, picking people up, not to voice out their opinion, is so barbaric, really. Because there's a better way of going about
this is oppression.
It is oppression. It's just barbaric. Because we in democracy, you know. It's not oligarchy.
Think we have that.
It's not oligarchy.
Nigerians don't have that.
It's democracy. We say we're running a democratic system of government.
I'm going to say,
in fact, military government seems to be even more peaceful in Nigeria.
I'm really going to be honest.
The nation is not even ripe for democracy.
No.
Because, I mean, it's like, it's government just for the rich, not for the common people. And it's the common people that put them there in power.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and that's one thing. And mind you, sorry to say, I'm a Yoruba man, but even I prefer when a Hausa man is actually there.
Seriously.
Because they still take care of the whole nation, you know, and they take care of the nation. So, and even when the Igbo man is there, you know, Boniface was there before.
He took care of the whole nation.
They took care of the whole nation.
Yeah.
So we don't feel threatened by any particular tribe or whatever. They satisfy every
When you're going for your election next time, please go with your head.
Go with your head. They go with your head because how much are they going to give you?
10,000.
And you sacrifice just one day of enjoyment for 4 years.
Oh my goodness.
4 years of suffering. What's the point? kí lẹ fẹ́ jẹ lọ ọjọ́ kan ọjọ́ méjì ẹ ti parí gbogbo iye tán fún yín fọ́dún mẹ́rin ọdún mẹ́rin tán fún wọn fìyà jẹ yín. So I mean at least àwọn táwa ní diaspora adúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run but ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé gangan ni àánú wa ń ṣe.
10,000 naira
fún 10,000 naira ń tẹ́ pé owó tí ò tó ṣe fàájì fún di ọdún mẹ́rin tẹ́ni ẹ fẹ́ àwọn ahmed tó wà mọ́ oppress ó ní ẹ̀ ń sìn seat of power Àbújá ló wà àdó àwọn Haúsá náà ni. So and kí ló Òṣogbo Ìbàdàn gbogbo different part of Yorùbá land and the funny thing ni pé àṣìbá tiẹ̀ ní senators tó ń wá láti all those tribes ṣé wọ́n á sọ pé wọn ò rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kán gbé lọ sí Àbújá ni kán lè mọ sọ̀rọ̀ fáwọn èèyàn fáwọn èèyàn wọn. So but if you please leave your comment down below. I mean, please, any opinion you have on this, on Nigeria, and what's the way forward? What's the way forward? What's next? How can the youth actually voice their opinion
without being picked up?
Without being picked up, without the fear of being picked up and being brutalized.
By the
Because even
police.
those that are picked up, they're not even allowing them any legal counsel.
No, that's the
They
point.
just lock them up endlessly. And they just manipulating your thing. You say, oh, yeah, they've not gone through all the paperwork for their bail, and this one is not complete, and the judge is sick. That one is that's just a delay tactic because they just want to keep them there. I mean, legally speaking, someone shouldn't be locked up for more than 24 or 48 hours before they are actually charged to court. You know, so but these people are just locked up, you know, endlessly. They don't even know what crime they commit, and all these people that have been locked up, they don't even stand absconding risk. People that they don't give bail are people that can abscond. These people will never go anywhere. They will stay there, you know, because they just voicing out their opinion, you know. Títí ẹ̀rù ọkàn wọn fi hàn lórí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. But future tí wọn náà ni. So please leave your comment down below. See you in my next video. Thank you very much.